July ule tikin sin hi July ni samhi paduk ani a USA ram chuan chanchin thar ilonga tha ang ule Utah tiaw thipui atle nimin Sunday tla khan Utah Highway 15 Connors Bola Sandstone tiaw thipui atle vak maya hemi awang ya motor somni chong accident in mi pasari amuna an boral ngala hniam tor engengom bazat an ombok ani Thomas Baraka Bell chwa ani July ni samni khan former President Trumpa kumsomli pariat lai lo in thian to kumsom sari pali mi Thomas Baraka chungman ani a Thomas Baraka hi Trumpa best friend ni in 2000 sang hi som paruk khan Trumpa campaign chief ni in le Trumpa inauguration na pokhan chair tu ani April sang hi som paruk atanga April sang hi som pariat khan UAE United Arab Emirates a foreign lobby dambo cha in le statement diglong te siamin justice do ta hril awangin FBI te chuanin sang hi som pakwa khan zo na te an lo zo tin na satakin an lo chui to a sang hi som pakwa po khan man thei ani to amai ro chu President Truman angai dam an hlau awangin man lovin tun tha July ni somni khan an man ta chau ani Thomas Baraka hi investor ni in billionaire ani a Los Angeles a July ni somni a an man khan San Bernardino County Jail a dalu ani a jail ani thum an da nu hian July ni somni pali khan maktadwai zan hi somnga 250 million le maktadwai nga cash nen an bel chwaka ake hian ngun moi bun tir ani boka akal na chin hi an strict ma ake angun moi abun hian police te chuanin akal na zong an enin an chui ren don ti na ani coronavirus chungchangthu thudiklo tehdarh tu te mi som pani anni coronavirus chungchangthu a Facebook a diklo tak tehdarh tu te FBI ten an chuina a chuan abul tum tu te hi mi som pani anni ti in an tar langa chumi zinga thehdar na saber tu chu Chicago khochhuak tu na Florida Dr. Joseph Michael Mercola kumsom rupasari mi ani a Mercola hi American Alternative Medicine proponent le osteopathic physician le internet businessman ani a Mercola hian in Facebook a rengot hian COVID-19 le vaccine chungchangthu a diklo takin article zaruk ziakin Facebook a hianin contact noi li anaya online a hianin follower maktadwai chuang anei bokani atot le a John Robert F Kennedy Jr ni in ani hi chu tun ma atang to in vaccine rang englai po ado tu ani apathum na a John Aaron Elizabeth ti ani hi health nuts news website siam chok tu ni in Marcola a girlfriend ani bok ani Biden approval hniam ABC News in atar landanin July ni somni pathum le ni somni pali a gun violence chungchangthu apul an siam na a chuanin Biden approval hniam le a za asomthum pasari chawin an approve ani hei hi selaya inka na atamwa ani tungkar liam ta kar khachung ringot khan USA rampum puya selai ne na inka na hi zakwale som panga omin thi hi zali le somthum an omal hliam za thi tarlan anilo Texas a hianin tungkum chung ringot hian mass shooting za asomruk pali in asang chho bok ane COVID-19 lama lo luta ila America ram chunga tu na hianin COVID-19 sin na satakin aron sang chho le a Dr. Fauci achuanin USA hian adik lo zongin ma ashroya vangin vaccine la lo ho zinga hianin COVID-19 3 hina satakin aleng chole don aniti in asuya mipuite ina ongtam turin angen ngal bok tunkar chunga hian vaccine la hi za asom peli in anpung chava President Biden ale Republican try to Mick McConnell tele Dr. Thiam te chuane mipui te hna thei to pi in vaccine la turin an nge ani America ram chunga coronavirus si akai chona sa MMA abik takin Florida anasale zola tungkar chung khan ni khata te singkhat le sangthum le zanni le somnga paru the case tar Florida chuanin anei belani tin asang tel asing don case tar hi an ombel rang ani tuna America ram chunga covid ve thar te hi za a somkwa pasari te chu vaccine la lote anni tuna hian USA ram chunga vaccine hi appointment omlovin pharmacist mun tam taka du huna lak thein a omto ani hetiang shri nasataka alen laya medical doctor ten theito pami nunna chan him tura an bei lain Republican senator thenkhat chuan CDC director nibok Dr. Fauci a NIH director nibok le khovela infectious disease a mithiam filora an nei Dr. Fauci achu he an mo pu na chungchangthu a hian July ni somni pakhat khan house a GOP Republican ho thenkhat tenen Dr. Fauci te chu I an in mu a Republican Senator Rand Paul hi thu sai tu le atong tu ber ani a Dr. Fauci an dota an soina an mo pu na chu Dr. Fauci a chuan voi khan ma Congress ma hian dot ka soi ngai lawa ot soi tu chu nangmai hi inni eti in Rand Paul chu akutin akoka John Dr. Fauci a chuan you don't know what you are talking about ithil sai hi engma ishelo ti in Rand Paul chu achang let ani Dr. Fauci a hian nikum lama Sri Alentan tir at tang to in he Sri Lang hi nunna thil ani awangin political lama lalut lo turin ati a hetianga political zonga thil ankal pui hi poyati thu asoi Republican Senator thenkhat ten Dr. Fauci a house an inhiam na a original video I karan ti chaka endu te inlo takin
Dr. Fauci, knowing that it is a crime to lie to Congress, do you wish to retract your statement of May 11th where you claimed that the NIH never funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan?
Senator Paul, I have never lied before the Congress, and I do not retract that statement. This paper that you are referring to was judged by qualified staff up and down the chain as not being gain of function. Let me finish.
You take an animal virus and you increase its transmissibility to humans,
right.
You're saying that's not gain of function?
Yeah, that is correct. And Senator Paul, you do not know what you are talking about, quite frankly. And I want to say that officially. You do not know what you are talking about. Okay, you get
NIH,
one person.
Let's read from the NIH definition of gain of function. This is your definition that you guys wrote. It says that scientific research that increases the transmissibility among mammals is gain of function. They took animal viruses that only occur in animals, and they increased their transmissibility to humans. How you can say that is not gain of function?
It is not.
It's a dance, and you're dancing around this because you're trying to obscure responsibility for 4 million people dying around the world from a pandemic.
And let's let Dr. Fauci.
I have to, well, now you're getting into something. If the point that you are making is that the grant that was funded as a sub-award from EcoHealth to Wuhan created SARS-CoV-2, that's where you are getting. Let me finish.
We don't know.
Well,
we don't
wait
know
a minute.
if it did
I
come
can-
from the lab, but all the evidence is pointing that it came from the lab, and there will be responsibility for those who funded the lab, including yourself.
I totally
This committee
resent,
will allow the witness to respond.
I totally resent the lie that you are now propagating, Senator, because if you look at the viruses that were used in the experiments, that were given in the annual reports, that were published in the literature, it is molecularly impossible.
No one's saying those viruses caused it. No one is alleging that those viruses caused the pandemic. What we're alleging is that gain-of-function research was going on in that lab, and NIH funded it.
That is
you can't
not-
get away from it. It meets your definition, and you are obfuscating the truth.
I'm not obfuscating the truth.
Senator
You are the
Paul's
one.
time is expired, but I will allow the witness to.
Let me just finish. I want everyone to understand that if you look at those viruses, and that's judged by qualified virologists and evolutionary biologists, those viruses are molecularly impossible
No one's
to
saying
result
they are. No
in
one's saying those viruses
SARS-CoV-2.
caused the pandemic.
Senator Paul,
We're saying they are gain-of-function viruses because they were
they're not.
animal viruses that became more transmissible in human, and you funded it.
And
won't
you
admit the truth.
and you
Senator
implying
Paul, your time has expired, and I will allow witnesses who come before this committee to respond. Dr.
and you are implying that what we did was responsible for the deaths of individual. I totally resent that.
could have
And
been.
if
That it
anybody
could
is
have been.
lying here, Senator, it is you.
Dr. Fauci, Abulatuho, the key, mithiam rual scientist te, Dr. te, anni a, hetianga, covel scientist mithiam rual te, tungai chang lava, anni lozonga politician hoin, nunathila, thil mo puna, ansonga, anvot thatna turungot ngai toa, mi nunangai pui mo lo, hetiang hukyanin rilru anatakzat ane. E tunai hianin America ram chunga vaccine la thadu lo state hi Republican state vec anni a hetilaya hian Republican senator te GOP ho po hi an phela an mani in vaccine la rensi in khami ami puite du zong angin scientist ring lo turin scientist ho do tam mo pu in le nekina anvot hu that nan he thil hi tia mitam takin an ngai ane Trumpa okas at White House aron lut le don US Today in tukin zinga asoidanin Trumpa le a supporter that's on social media a Trumpa hi okas tha a White House aron lut le don ani ti in ansoya Trumpa Trumpa Mike Lindell, my pillow CEO le, Trumpa former attorney Sydney Powell te chuan, okas ni som pathuma inauguration an nei tur thu US Today te an shil ani. Hemi chungchangthu hi Fox News a po tarlan ani bok. Trumpa chuan sangi samni pili a President aran le tur thu soin Jun tha atang khan really anei tan to a tun in rin nit lai khan Republican mun pui Phoenix Arizona a really anaya mi kal thale a shiat ane Arizona governor chu damna thona satakin asoi chhuaka Arizona Secretary of State chuan Trumpa chu election a khan ichak lo ani ti khapom mai ro ti in Ashil aniti news the chuan an soi tunda tan chuan news kan ron pon thei te chu kha song khalom ni silamen min lo ngai thak sakawangin kan lo ne